Solving a new form mystery in the Daemonheim Dig Site. Today we are digging further into the Daemonheim Dig Site and solving the mystery, a new form. Basically just digging the right spots in Daemonheim and then handling the artifacts to Skuldrin. We're looking for polished stone, a charm plate, chunk of primal alloy, cracked totem, and a mangled trinket. Also we will need to unlock the door, and I'll show you how to do that as well. So to gain access to the second area in Daemonheim, you will need to have your researchers complete the On the Threshold of the Mind research. You will discover the research when you inspect a door in the northeast room in the Daemonheim Dig Site. So even after you've completed this research, you do then also need to restore the ring, and then you need to add that ring to your belt. So if you've uncovered the ring, restore it. The ring you want to restore for this one is the friendship bracelet. And then you should be able to right click and add that to your tool belt. And once this is on your tool belt, it will allow you to go through the Daemonheim door. As long as you've done the research and added the ring to your tool belt, it should let you through. Here we go. And this is the new, well, pretty new, red area of the Daemonheim Dig Site. The item levels here, I'm not sure, but there is a very rare chance of discovering. This is 107. But there is a very rare chance of discovering a very, very expensive fragment on all of these areas here. So we'll get some more research here. We want thought process. And we'll just uncover all the areas. That's 103. We'll need all of these three areas to solve this new form mystery as well. I was wondering why all of these people here had the dog pet out, and I think it may assist you in finding some sort of clues maybe. I couldn't actually find any information on it, but I assume that the Didymus pet does assist with that. Another research, making sense of sense. So you can find these in any order really. So we're going to start on the security booth, but you can start in any order you like, really. And the items are random, so they can take from several minutes to several hours to discover them. So we ended up finding I'm not sure how long it took actually, but we found the chunk of primal alloy first. So back to Skuldrin to see what he says. And there's someone jackhammering in the background, so that's helpful. I don't think I've talked to Skuldrin this much since the Nadir saga. Or maybe since the previous mystery. Now we have to find our way through these very complicated menus here to hand in the item. I'm pretty sure that I skipped past these. Bilratch again. He was from that Deer Saga, wasn't he? So this first item will actually uncover the mystery, a new form. But I'm pretty sure you can find them in any order, so you don't have to start with that one. Now we just check the Archaeology Journal, and the new form mystery will be there with whichever item you found. So that's the chunk of primal alloy done, and now we have to get the other 4 items. So I think the next one, yeah, don't accidentally do that again. Otherwise you gotta sit through that screen and then it breaks. That was weird. I don't even know what I did there, but somehow I got a bonus blank screen. So the next one we're going to look for is the polished stone, which is, I think it's in the project space, or projection space, which is just the one to the southwest. And now we're back to Skuldrin again. I wonder what other random things he has to say about this one. We go dig site, and then mysteries, and then hand in. I still can't remember that for some reason. Dig site? Oh, is it I came to discuss the dig site, then I want to talk about mysteries, and then hand in. Alright, remember that for next time. My mind is clouded, yes. And anger, probably. Portal. And there we go. And it takes a little while to update, I think. But as soon as you close it seems to work. And then we check the Archaeology Journal again to see which one we've done. And we still have another one at the projection space, I think, after this one. So this is not actually related to the mystery, but I did notice that my Matic was actually quite out of date. I was just using the Elder Rune one, which is not very good apparently, so I thought I'd just change it to the crystal for now until I get the Imcado one or something a bit better, but at least this one I can put augments on it. And I think I just put the Imp Sold one, which is the only one I could actually afford in materials for now. So Imp Sold actually gives it a chance to automatically transport some of the items to your bank, but only, I think it actually is better at level 20, but I think that will actually make a lot of difference, as I am going through a lot of porters at the moment as well. So the next one we're looking for is the Charm Plate. And this one is located in the southwest again. So keep excavating until you uncover the Charm Plate, and then bring it back to Skuldrin again. And this one I will probably skip the dialogue. It does make it a lot quicker if you bring your Ring of Kinship to teleport backwards and forwards. Talk to Skuldrin, go through the very complicated menus again, And then that one is solved. And next up we have the cracked totem, which is to the northwest. I think the final two pieces here are in the highest level here, which is just over here. And we first found the cracked totem. So we bring that back to Skuldrin and skip the dialogue again. And check, we have one left to go, which is the Mangled trinket. And this one is up in the northwest as well. It appears my video has frozen. And the final hand in back to Skuldrin. And once we go through the very final dialogue, then we just need to talk to him again afterwards, and the mystery should be complete for a new form. And that is the mystery solved for a new form. Hopefully this video was helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next one.